We're going to do a breathing, which you should do. We're going to do a breathing. Nobody leaves. Nobody thinks this is the end of the performance, because this is just the beginning. All this stuff is prelim. We're going to teach you how to increase your prana. You're going to increase your vital force. Now, if you want to, and you can, take off your little shoe. It would be good if you do that. If you got stinking feet, don't take them off. I'm going to show you a breathing that you should do 3 times a day for the first 2 weeks, once a week for the rest of your life. I've been doing it 57 years. Okay? Now, it's a diaphragmatic breath. I'll take my little coat off. These little damp spots, you know what that is? Sid Williams perspires a lot. Notice I don't have a big, huge, buzzing belly. See my perspiring shirt? I've got a nice size tape. Now, sit forward in your seat. Sit forward in your seat. Let's do some diaphragmatic. You know, you're not talking about any other diaphragm. We're talking about the diaphragm that connects up in your lungs. Watch this. It's connected right across here. You want to learn how to bring it down. What's this? Let it come down. Very good key now. If you'll learn this, you'll be a mental giant. You'll pass your test effortlessly. You can plug in and study one time like Plum can. Just go read it one time and just come back just like that. You won't run in there with that blank stare and say, oh, God, what day is it? Where am I? What the hell? What is this? A damn clavicle bone or a neck bone? I've never heard of it. God, Lord, give me my power back. You'll do this, you'll have this magical power. You will not ever be negative. You can control it and regulate it. Okay? Let's practice individually. Through the nose. Okay? Let's hear some noise. Now, when you feel your diaphragm up here, tight, some of it. Now, if you can't let your stomach expand, you've got a problem. You'll be nervous. You'll have a little claustrophobia like. If you can't let your diaphragm down. Very important key. Sit forward. Now, kind of take an exercise, and you'll feel the symptom in here if you have a tendency toward nerve exhaustion or nerve tension. Okay? Learn to let your diaphragm go down. Do not just collapse. If you collapse, it won't do you a bit of good. You're using this diaphragm that goes up and down. What a nice thing. Up and down. See it? Up and down. Are you doing it this way? The diaphragm, when you take the breath in, let it come down. See, if they tell you, don't have a big belly, but in athletics, you notice these people when they're exercising, they have a little protruding stomach because they use diaphragmatic breath. Are you doing it? Let's hear some more. Okay? Now, to wake our brain cells up, take your fist. Let's crack our skull all over, random medulla, around. Crack it all over real good to give yourself power. You want to do this once or twice a day. You can do this breath in the car after you get accustomed to it. Keep pecking on your head like a woodpecker. Now put your hands down on your knees. Let your palms go up. Some of you will feel a little tingling sensation. You will feel more peaceful now. Give me a hand if you feel more peaceful after you crack your head. Anybody? Knock it out. Now turn your palms down and let's do 3 breaths. Palms down and do 3 breaths. Perched forward on your seat. This will make C students into A students. Now, let's put our chins on the sternum. Down. Now, when I say ready, exercise, you watch me here. You say, better quality, better health, better innate contact, better retention of the mental aspects of your mind. You will have a tendency to give way to the prana force that's inside of you. Okay? In position, chin down, ready, exercise. A little quicker on the exhale. Palms up. Now, after you do this, you don't think of anything. The object is to quit thinking. You are being thought through. You might have an innate thought flash at this moment. You will certainly be accustomed to innate thought flashes as time goes on. You can do this long enough, and you will have an innate relationship from now on, moment by moment, and never have to think. You will just turn the idea over, and your innate capacity will be thinking through you, answering the questions, and you will not be as stressful as you have been. Let's do forward with our palms. We're going to do 7 breaths. 7 breaths. My rhythm. A little faster than you did last time. In position, ready, exercise. Palms up. Now with one hand, if you feel a little tingly, a little dizzy, raise your right hand, please. A little bit of tingly feeling in your body. Now put your hands back down, palms up. Notice the tingling up and down your spine, into the arms, and down into the sacrum, into the legs. A subtle tingling sensation. Be cognizant of this. Now let's go back to position, chin down, hands on the knees. We'll do 14 breaths. My rhythm. In position, ready, exercise. Palms up. Palms up. Swallow. Palms up. Completely peaceful. Every cell of my body is perfect. I'm completely relaxed. I'm completely relaxed. I feel a gentle tugging from within out. Erasing the tiny lines of fear, worry, hate, envy, jealousy, frustration from my consciousness. I feel a gentle tugging from within out. These tiny lines of hate, fear, envy, jealousy, frustration, greed, jealousy. Those tiny lines are leaving. I feel the tingling in my hands and my back, my spine. I shift the tingling sensation in an ever so mindful manner as to not concentrate just to direct. Let it be in my left hand only. Now I shift it to my right hand. And I'm ever so guarded as not to inject too much thought. Well, I let the direction of my inner mind without letting myself know. Now I take a little breath and a long, sweet, sweeping sigh. Now palms down, chin on the sternum, 14 breaths. Ready? Exercise. Sometimes I fear not even to breathe. Palms down, chin forward, 14 breaths for the final. Ready? Exercise. Palms up. Now I imagine a great ball of light just above me. I'm completely relaxed. Every cell of my being is relaxed. Now the light comes down. Down to the base of my head. Down to my vertebral column. Now my entire scalp is relaxed. My ears are relaxed. My jaw, my skin, my eyes, my teeth, my lips, completely relaxed. My face is bathed in the blushes of my smile, particularly in my beautiful face. Those tiny lines of worry, fear, anguish, regret, jealousy, hate, greed, are being removed from within out, and I feel the gentle pressure of the light that I am. Now this light that bathes my head and my scalp, the light goes down to the tip of my spine. All my muscles of my back, my spine, my ribs, my stomach, my heart, my diaphragm, my intestines, my liver, my lungs, my spleen are completely relaxed and are filled with golden, beautiful, iridescent light. Now the light goes down through my nerves, out into my sciatica, out into my knees, my calves, and my feet. Now my whole being seems filled with light. 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 I am the light of the divine love, wisdom, and justice. I am whole. Every cell of my being is whole. I am happy. Every cell of my being is happy. I do not have to become happy. I am happy right now, this very moment, this instant. I am peace. Every cell of my body is peaceful. I am peaceful. I do not have to become peaceful. I am peace. Peace that surpasses all understanding. I am peace. I am love. I am above all wisdom. I am wisdom. I am wise. Now I send these out on a giant wheel. Love, wisdom, abundance, happiness, endurance, forbearance, perspicacity, harmony, health, youth. This wheel goes out. The wheel goes out to all beings. Now all these positives come back to me from all beings, from all parts of the earth, the globe, from all beings. It comes back to me. I am oh so happy, completely relaxed. Every cell of my being is tingling with life. And I can live as long as I want to live. I am happy. do not have to become happy. I am happy right now, this very moment. I am happy. I am joy. The cell of my being is joy. Now, without letting myself know it, I part my eyes. Without moving my frame, I move my hands without letting myself know it. In the same token that I give to all of my patients, regardless of the financial ability to pay, I learn to give to my patients and collect from my patients without letting myself know it. I accept all patients regardless of the condition of financial ability to pay, while I exercise financial, physical, and diagnostic responsibility by referring and consulting with other healthcare providers. But I do not let myself know it because I believe, I understand, and I know that this vital force regulates and controls all the primary functions of my being. And if it does so in a normal manner, health is the natural result. Now I open my eyes fully, and I put the hand at the back of my head, and I pull down with the left hand, and I pull down with the right hand, and I stimulate the medulla. I send these thoughts and this wisdom to every cell of my being, and I pull this and I stimulate this medulla. I put my hand back on my knees, and I close my eyes, and I look up at a 45-degree angle, and I take the backs of my thumbs, and I lay them on my eyeballs. I lay my thumbs on the eyeballs, and I press these eyeballs, and I see varying degrees of light. I press the eyeballs, and I see varying colors, green, yellow, purple, white. And I press this light, and I watch the light, even though I don't watch the light. I am the light. And I watch this light as it forms, the golden, beautiful, iridescent light. Golden, beautiful, iridescent light. Golden, beautiful, iridescent light. And I look up at a 45-degree angle. And I press my eyeball with my thumb, and this light varies. And I go into the light in my mind. I am that light. Now I lay my hand back on my knees, palms up, and I observe the light. Now I take a full breath, and I participate as a unit with 3 arms. Continuously, we finish one arm and we go to the second, and then to the third. If we remain fixed, if we remain peaceful, we remain in a meditative state. Now we take a full breath and we let release the word "Om," the chant. Everyone participates a full breath and on. Everyone participates continuously. Now we take a full breath to chant peace 3 times. Strongly, fully, devotedly. Inhale. curbing the peace that I have within me. Black. There. I love you and I appreciate you. I want you to each one hug your neighbor and say, I love you and I appreciate you. Hug your neighbor. I love you and I appreciate you. I love you and I appreciate you. I love you.